Okay, so here we go. I'm mixing a two-color black. The two colors I'll be using for this is ultramarine blue and burnt umber. Now, the reason why I use these two colors is because they make a really nice neutral black. So this is part of the watercolors that I make, and this is one of the reasons why I added these two colors to the 12 color palette. Now you can buy them separately if you want, but anyway, back to mixing the colors. So burnt umber and ultramarine blue. Now, when you mix these two together, you want to make sure that you get the right amounts, and that's more of you looking at the actual paint as you're mixing it together. And that's why it's good to try and get a thin amount of the black that you're mixing and have it against the white background so you can see through it and see that you're getting the right black. So for an example here, I'm mixing the burnt umber into the ultramarine, so it kind of looks black at the moment, but I know that it's a little too warm, and so I need to cool it down with a bit more ultramarine blue, and so that's what I'm doing here. And so once I'm happy with the black, then I can just lay it down. So I'll just put a little bit on this paper just to show. Okay, there we go, that's a nice black. I'll just hold it up to the camera so you can see it properly. Okay, let's get this thing focused. Okay, it's a nice black. Very dark. And you can substitute that for any kind of black you want. Okay, and you can make it warmer or cooler depending on how much ultramarine or burnt umber you put on it. Just kind of leaning it slightly towards warm or cool. So here I'm just mixing the neutral black with water, and you can see it's black, like a normal black that you buy in the tube. Okay, so just to show that it's neutral, just gonna take that with some water. You can see it's nice and gray. I'll just mix a little bit of white in here, and so this white will just help show the neutrality of the actual black that's been mixed. So you can see that it's a nice gray to work with. There's more than one way to mix blacks, so this is one of the ways of using the colors in my palette. I'll show different ways of mixing black later on, using reds and greens and other colors. Okay, so you can see here it's really nice and gray. Okay, and that's easy to achieve with those two colors. If you have more than two colors, you can mix a black with more than two colors, but then you're having to play with three colors instead of only two. Okay, so you can see here this is nice and gray. Okay, so that's how you can save money instead of buying black, or if you're confused which black to buy, just use these two colors and you're good.